Everything has changed.
We're still together, yet we're apart.
Being apart is tough. We're human. We're here to make connections, live together, learn together.
We at Blackpool and the Fylde College are virtually by your side.
As a Blackpool and the Fylde College student, you're never alone. While we're in lockdown, we're also helping unlock your potential, building futures.
And we're doing it together.
We are all growing together.
We used to talk about B&FC having a sense of community like no other large college in the UK, but in the weeks we've been apart, we've not only felt it, we've seen it.
We've always knew our students were remarkable, but you've exceeded our expectations. Students supporting the community, striving for excellence in exceptional environments.
Here in Blackpool, we live in an extraordinary place. That shore, the tower, our peers, our communities.
They make us who we are.
And it's because we're so fortunate that this new way of doing things is even more of a challenge. It makes you realise what great things we share together.
The fun we had, the games we played, the work we did, the songs we sang.
And we'll sing again. While it might feel like forever, this situation is only temporary. We'll all be back together before you know it.
Learning new lessons, playing new games, singing new songs.
Because if there's one thing we've all learned, it's that we're better together.
Blackpool and the Fylde College. Ready when you are. Everything has changed.
We're still together, yet we're apart.
Being apart is tough. We're human. We're here to make connections, live together, learn together.
We at Blackpool and the Fylde College are virtually by your side.
As a Blackpool and the Fylde College student, you're never alone. While we're in lockdown, we're also helping unlock your potential, building futures.
And we're doing it together.
We are all growing together.
We used to talk about B&FC having a sense of community like no other large college in the UK, but in the weeks we've been apart, we've not only felt it, we've seen it.
We've always knew our students were remarkable, but you've exceeded our expectations. Students supporting the community, striving for excellence in exceptional environments.
Here in Blackpool, we live in an extraordinary place. That's Shore, the Tower, our peers, our communities.
They make us who we are.
And it's because we're so fortunate that this new way of doing things is even more of a challenge. It makes you realise what great things we share together.
The fun we had, the games we played, the work we did, the songs we sang.
And we'll sing again. While it might feel like forever, this situation is only temporary. We'll all be back together before you know it.
Learning new lessons, playing new games, singing new songs.
Because if there's one thing we've all learned, it's that we're better together.
Blackpool and the Fylde College. Ready when you are.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Big Blackpool Quiz. Hello. How are we all doing this evening? Yes, welcome back. My name is Callum Morley. I'm the Student Engagement Coordinator here at Blackpool and the Fylde College, but you know, you probably already know that. If you've a new watcher, hello. It's nice to meet you. If you're from Blackpool area, give us a wave. Just kidding, I can't see you. I do that joke every week though. It's become a staple. I'm drinking coffee right now. And also, I don't know why you needed to know that, but also to those who are watching from further away, hello and welcome to the Big Blackpool Quiz. What to say? We're on our 20th episode, which is crazy. 20 episodes in. And thank you for joining us week after week after week. It's been a pleasure doing it, and we're going to continue doing it for as long as you keep watching it. I hope you are enjoying this quiz from home. I know a lot of the quizzes around Blackpool area have stopped or have went on virtual, and we're doing the exact same, carrying on virtually, delivering a quiz per week to your home, and we haven't run out of themes yet. I mean, I do scratch my head some weeks and I'm like, what is the theme going to be? Well, this week's theme, as you can guess from the title of this video, is gadgets and gizmos. Yes, we're going to dive into the world of technical melodrama and see what we can come up with. Well, I've already come up with the quiz. All you have to do is do it. So a little bit about the quiz. Where did we start? So the quiz was born out of lockdown, really. It's weird to say like anything positive actually came out of lockdown, but this is one of the big positives for us at lockdown. So what we started with is we all went into lockdown, obviously, and then what we saw is, people coming together online to promote mental well-being and also physical well-being. We had like Joe Wicks doing his videos. We saw people jumping into like quizzes on Zoom and different things like that, and it was absolutely fantastic, and we wanted to share those stories. So we created the Show Kindness campaign, and we started promoting those stories on our social media. What happened from there was we created the Show Kindness Hub, which is still live on the SU website. The link is just down here, www.studentsunionblackpool.co.uk. If you click on there, go to the Enrichment Hub, or on the home page, you can see that the Show Kindness Hub is there. And basically what that is it has a lot of different activities on there that you can get involved in from the comfort of your own home. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to leave your home anymore. You can do the activities from home. Make sure you go for a walk, though. It's nice to get outside at some point. And I know, we're doing like sort of blended learning right now, where you might be on campus one day and, off for a few more. So while you're at home, it is still important to get involved in like activities. Hit my mic there. Keep your brain going, and just keeping active. If not like physically active, mentally active. It's really good for your mental health to do things that promote mental well-being. And there's a lot of activities on the Show Kindness Hub that go into great detail about that. There's lots of resources that is in the Blackpool and Fylde area that you can turn to. With Corona, it's still happening. So if you do need support, there is support through the Show Kindness Hub. You can go and see the resources on there. Also, we're promoting learning new skills like British Sign Language, maybe a foreign language, getting involved in physical activity, learning how to cook. There's just lots and lots of different activities on there. And actually, I went on there a few weeks ago just to count up how many activities that we've actually put on there, and there's over 50 plus activities on there. So if you're looking for something to do, if you're one of these people who comes in from home, and I am one of these people who I come in home from work and I'm like, what do I do now? There's lots of things on there for you to do from the comfort of your own home and get involved in. So do go have a look on there. I thoroughly suggest it, and that not just because I created it, I'm very proud of it obviously, but because it is such a great resource for our students. Not just students. If you're watching and you're not a student from Blackpool and Fylde College, it doesn't matter. You can still go to the Show Kindness Hub and use all the resources on there. Yes, there's a few things on there that is like students and you need a student email, but the majority of the activities on there are universal for anyone to get involved in. So I highly suggest you go over to the hashtag Show Kindness Hub. Blah, 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 blah. Put my teeth back in. And then where did we go from there? So this was in like the first few weeks of lockdown, and then I had a meeting with the Student Union Executive Committee, and we discussed what else can I be doing, what can the college be doing to promote keeping in touch with one another, because Blackpool and Fylde College is a community, Blackpool as a whole is a community, and what we saw in lockdown was the entirety of the UK really coming together as a community to keep everyone sane. And the students asked for a quiz. So here I am, 20 weeks in, celebrating our 20th birthday, doing the Big Blackpool Quiz. Oh, my headphones. I just pulled my headphones out there. I got a little bit too excited, sorry. But yes, 20 episodes in, and no end in sight. And why would we want it to end when my quizzes are the best? Especially, like last week when I give you the answers. Hopefully that doesn't happen this week, or I'll be extremely embarrassed like I was last week. I've got my coffee today, so hopefully my brain should be switched on and I shouldn't give you any of the answers. But to be honest, the theme gadgets and gizmos, I'm not that great with gadgets and gizmos anyway, so I won't be able to help you with some of the answers. But yes, We shouldn't run into any technical difficulties because this is a pre-recording, but you know, if we do, there'll only be a few seconds because I'll probably edit it out. Movie magic. There's no guests tonight. We have had guests on the Big Blackpool Quiz before. We've had some on the first episode. We've had some in the middle episodes. Go back and watch them. And there is a playlist on our YouTube channel, which you'll be watching this from. If you go to our YouTube channel, you can click on the playlist, which is Big Blackpool Quiz. The 19 episodes are on there. That's right. When these quizzes air, they're on YouTube for life. I mean, I might regret that when I turn 80. But I don't mind right now. But yes, this is going to remain on the internet forever. So why not go and, you know, enjoy some more Big Blackpool quizzes, obviously after this one, because this is going to be a great episode. And also you can suggest a theme for our quiz. So all of our quizzes have been themed, and we want to do the themes that you want to see. So if you head over to our website, www.studentsunionblackpool.co.uk, click on the BB quiz tab, which is on the homepage somewhere. You just click on that. On there, on that page, there's a box where you can suggest a theme. Click submit. You don't have to give us your email or any details. You just submit a theme and it'll come straight through to me, and you know, you might see in a few weeks' time. So please do go suggest a theme. Also, we are doing a fundraiser for NHS Charities Together, so if you do want to donate, you can head exactly to the same webpage, and there is a button on there that'll take you to our Just Giving page where you can donate from there. Donate as little or as high as you can. I know times are very difficult right now, so there's no obligation to donate, but obviously if you can, we would really appreciate it. Right, how to play before we start the quiz. So how to play, you need to grab a pen and paper. I will ask the questions. I'll ask the questions twice, and then there'll be a 15-second timer where you'll get to answer. Write your answers down. There's 5 rounds, and then the bonus question. Once we get through all of them rounds, then we'll have a 5-minute break. After the 5-minute break, I'll be back with the answers. We do the 5-minute break, so you know, you can go to the loo if you want to, or grab some food. I might have a little bit of a surprise in the break. I might, you know, I've made a cake. I know, Callum, you're getting too serious about this quiz. Stop making stuff. Don't make a cake for the 20th episode, you saddo. Well, I've made one, and I'm going to eat it on my own, so sorry, there's no cake for you. You might be quite pleased about that. Anyway, don't Google any of the answers. At the end of the day, if you Google the answers, you're only cheating yourselves, and if you don't know, I'm going to give you the answers at the end. And you know, you're not going to show me your answers, so you could just cheat. But don't do that either, because then there'd be no point in doing this quiz. You can play on your own or against others. We highly suggest, you know, dialing people up on the old Facebook or Zoom or Teams or Skype, and competing against one another or competing in a group. You know, don't forget, when the quiz does end, you get the answers and you've got your score. Make sure you put it in the comment section below, because I do go and read the comments. And also, there's no prizes for the Big Blackpool Quiz. This is all just good old-fashioned fun. And speaking of fun, shall we get on with it? 20th episode, Gadgets and Gizmos. I think we should get on with it. So here we are. 20th episode in. I can't believe it, guys. I really can't believe that we're 20 episodes in. But here we are. And Halloween's next week. I might dress up next week for next week's episode. If I dress up, you've got to wear a fancy dress at home and send us pictures on social media. How about that? Okay. Anyway, shall we get on with the quiz? Let's get on with it. So, Gadgets Gizmos, episode 20. Here is round 1. And round 1, as usual, is a general knowledge round. So, here we are with question 1. Which social media app only lets you view pictures and messages for a limited time? Which social media app only lets you view pictures and messages for a limited time? 15 seconds on the clock. Do. Question 2. Solar Solar power generates electricity from what source? Solar power generates electricity from what source? 15 seconds on the clock. I know it says gadgets and gizmos, but this quiz is quite convoluted. I'm going to say that. It's very technology based, not so much gadgets and gizmos based, if I'm being completely honest. But you know what? It'll still be fun, and hopefully you know some of the answers to these questions. Question 3. What electronics company... I shall read that again. Was electronics company Nintendo founded in 1889, 1946, or 1975? Was electronics company Nintendo founded in 1889, 1946, or 1975? Oh, it's one of them days. I won't give you the answers, but I just won't read the questions correctly. How about that? Are you ready for question 4? Question 4. Originally, Amazon only sold which product? Originally, Amazon only sold which product? And I didn't know this. I was actually, surprised when I read the answer to this question. I'm not going to give you the answer, but it sort of makes sense when you think about it. Question 5. What does CPU stand for? What does CPU stand for? For you computer whizzes out there, you will know the answer to this one, hopefully. And it'll do you some favours in round 3. Round 3 is particularly difficult, I'm not going to lie to you. Question 6. What does a Geiger counter measure? What does a Geiger counter measure? 15 seconds on the clock. Sorry, the music's going on in the background. It plays so loud in these headphones. It's great. Because you can hardly hear it, but I can hear it really loud, so I get to dance to it, so it just looks like I'm weird. Question 7. Created in 1990, what was the name of the first internet search engine? Created in 1990, what was the name of the first internet search engine? 15 seconds on the clock. See, I want to give you some clues to some of these questions, but honestly, sorry guys, I can't give you any clues. It's not like I'm doing the quiz on musical theatre this week. Question 8. In which decade was the Sony Walkman launched? In which decade was the Sony Walkman launched? 15 seconds on the clock. I find it really interesting when I do these quizzes. I start talking a bit of a posh accent. But then when you come and meet me at college, I don't talk anything like that. Imposter syndrome. Question 9. What is the name of Elon Musk's aerospace company? What is the name of Elon Musk's aerospace company? 15 seconds on the clock. Elon Musk, he just had that baby, and I don't know how to pronounce that baby. I don't know how to pronounce their baby's name. Me and just half of the world. Question 10. Which prestigious university did Microsoft founder Bill Gates drop out of? Which prestigious university did Microsoft founder Bill Gates drop out of? 15 seconds on the clock. And this is the last question of round 1. Hopefully these haven't been too difficult, because it only gets harder from here. That's not a lie. Anyway, round 2. And round 2 this week is a picture round, and it's Guess the Logo. I'm going to show you a few logos on a few different websites, a few different applications. You just need to tell me the name. Some of them have been blocked out, like some of the letters and some of like the imagery, just because it like gives it away as to what it is, and we want to make it a little bit more difficult. Okay, so I'll show you some logos from some websites and applications. All you need to tell me is the name of that logo. You've got 15 seconds on the clock. Here we are with logo number 1. Start off with an easy one. And the next one. What are you guys thinking about being for Halloween? I mean, I don't think we're allowed to go out trick-or-treating. I'm not too sure. I think it's been banned. That's not me giving information away. I seriously do not know. I wish I was going to a Halloween party this year. But you know, needs must, and there's always next year. Or the year after that. Nah, I'm sure we will pull together and find a solution soon. And the next one. But what should I dress up for the Big Blackpool Quiz like next year? Next year. Not next year. Next week. I'll have to pull some fancy dress out of my wardrobe. Yes, I have a fancy dress box. Yes, I'm 24. Never grow up. I'm like Peter Pan, I just don't want to grow up. But we'll see. We'll see what I dress up as. What is this logo, do you know? I don't know what number we're on now. I think this is the 4th one. 15 seconds on the clock for this next one. Oh, and excitingly, we're launching the Blackpool Horror Society next week. So if you're a student at Blackpool Unified College, you can go and sign up to become part of Blackpool Horror Society. Next week, they're doing a big launch on Devil's Night, 30th of October, from 7 till 9 o'clock. They're going to be reading some horror stories. It's a group where we're going to be promoting like writing horror, and if you want to learn how to write horror, we've got some great English literature students who are taking a lead on this. The next one, 15 seconds on the clock. So they're going to be taking the lead and teaching people how to write horror and helping you publish those stories as well, which is an absolute great opportunity. This is only just the start. So they're launching next week on the 30th, on the Friday, 7 till 9 p.m. I'm going to be there. It's for staff and students. This next one. So I'm definitely going to be there because I love horror and I'd love to start writing horror. And it's not just like about writing. We're going to be reading each other's stories, giving critiques and different things like that. So if you think that sounds, this is the last one, by the way, 15 seconds on the clock. If you think like that sounds like something for you, like you want to learn how to write or just something that's piqued your interest, come along and the guys will explain more about what the society is going to be. But yes, I'm very excited for this one, and it launches next week on Devil's Night. Make sure you go to the Enrichment Hub at www.studentsunionblackpool.co.uk, click on the Enrichment Hub tab and book your place now. It has been filling up, and there's not a limit really. However, you know, the earlier you get in there, yeah, it's just going to be exciting. So make sure you go and you make sure that you sign up, because we'll be sending email reminders out next week as well, because I know it is half term. So we'll send out email reminders that's going to be going ahead. But yes, sign up. I'll see you there. But round 3, and I already gave the title why. It's the acronym round, computer edition. Sorry. I hate acronyms. There's a hell of a lot that I need to remember, and sometimes, you know, acronyms just escape me. And this is going to be a really hard round. I'm sorry. I'm going to show you some acronyms. So acronyms are like the starting letter of each word of like a title. So if my acronym for my name is CJM for Callum James Morley, that's my full name. But yeah, that's an example of an acronym. CJM, my name, Callum James Morley. So that's what I'm going to show you. They're all related to like computer things. So hopefully you'll get some of these right. There's only 10. And then we have a bit of an easy round. So this round is really hard. Sorry, not sorry about what I said. Don't lose your heads. Anyway, you'll have 15 seconds to answer. Are we ready? Here we go. Acronym number 1. AGP. That's AGP. What does it stand for? Remember, these are all computer terms, so don't think that helps you at all. And I can't give you any clues because I don't know myself. Acronym number 2, ROM. R-O-M. That's R-O-M. 15 seconds on the clock. Oh, so half times next week. What have you guys got planned? Maybe let me know in the comments. Hopefully it's something nice. And just a relaxing time at home, probably, since we're in tier 3. Acronym number 3, DVD. DVD. But what does it stand for? What have I got planned? Well, I'm actually working, so there we are. You will have a quiz next week. And by the way, I know I've mentioned it, but there will be a quiz next week. Just because it's progression week, I don't mind. Acronym number 4, RAM. That's RAM. What does it stand for? I mean, I better not mind. Holidays coming up. I did a quiz during all of summer, so maybe I should pre-record some for Christmas so we can carry on going through Christmas. How does that sound? Yeah. Acronym number 5, P2P. Acronym number 5, P2P. What does it stand for? Just going to make sure that acronym's right. Yeah, it is. Acronym number 6, HTML. HTML, what does it stand for? 15 seconds on the clock. Do. And acronym number 7, HDTV. HDTV. What does it stand for? So yeah, plans for next week. Oh. I'll do a quiz, I'll work. Then the weekend, I will chill. Acronym number 8, MB. MB, what does MB stand for? Almost said it, but we're not going to make that mistake again. Acronym number 9, LAN. LAN, what does LAN stand for? I'm sounding a bit echoey in my headphones. I don't know if I'm echoey talking to you guys. I have no idea. And acronym number 10, USB. What does USB stand for? 15 seconds on the clock. Speaking of wellness, you know, I've been promoting wellness to myself. Going to the gym every day. Not every day. I take one day off. But yeah, waking up at 6 a.m. to go to the gym. I know. Those out there be like, oh, your life's so hard. No, it's really not. But yeah, I'm just tired. Hence why I'm drinking coffee. But yeah, what are you doing to make sure that you're promoting physical wellness and mental wellness in your own life? Have a think about it. And if you need any ideas, head over to our Show Kindness Hub. Did you like that little segue there? Yes, if you wanted to know, if you wanted to find something new, go to our Show Kindness Hub. You can find lots of things on there. But anyway, round 4 is Name the Game round, video game edition. As I said, gadgets and gizmos. Quite a loose term. So, and this is my convoluted way of justifying this round. So I'm going to show you some pictures of video game posters. You just need to tell me what the video game is. My justification for this is, though, technology has come a long way for video games. And if it wasn't for technology progressing, then we wouldn't have these video games. There's my justification. Take it or leave it. My quiz. Anyway, you'll have 15 seconds. And here we are with game number 1. Name the game. Do. What is this game? I think I've played this game like once. I used to be a really big gamer in my youth, and then I've sort of grown out of it. And I really want to get back into it. Although, I say that, when Animal Crossing came out on Switch, I was obsessed. Daily picking out those weeds. So nostalgic, Animal Crossing. It's not included in this quiz, by the way. Do. I was obsessed with this game. Not this version of the game, but it was this game I was absolutely obsessed with as a youth. Building houses and stuff. There's a little clue. 15 seconds on the clock. Oh, I think I'm losing it. And the next one. Oh. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. Not because of COVID, just I haven't drank enough today, clearly. And the next one. This is one that I might be getting on Switch in December, because it's out on Xbox, and I do have an Xbox, but I think I might get it for the Switch. Apparently the graphics and the artistry behind it is absolutely stunning. So the sabbatical officer has told me. And this next one. So sometimes I've just... this is a clear example where I've just had to put like a massive square in the middle and being like, what is it? One of my favourite games in my youth. Oh, the cheats for this was amazing. Could make cars just like fly in the air and crash into planes. Funny story with that other game. My brother was doing one of like the challenges in it, and he couldn't get past it, and we were like playing it for like an hour and a half, and he just couldn't get past it, and he wouldn't let me play because I'm the younger brother. Next one. A lot of people can relate to this. The older siblings do not let you play their video games, but he'd be doing it for an hour and a half, and I was like, it's so easy in my own head. And then he went to the loo, and while he was in the loo, I completed the full challenge. He came back, he's like, what's happened? I was like, I did it. By that point, he wasn't annoyed because he was already annoyed at the game. So I just got us past that challenge. I think this is the last one, so we're going to move on to round 5, which is ultra general knowledge. So this is, well, this probably isn't even the hardest round. I think that round 3 was the hardest round this week. But yes, this is ultra general knowledge, which means it's supposed to be extra hard. So we'll see if you get the answers for this one. And also there are devil questions. Oh, that's the first 3 questions of round 5. And what that is if you take a guess on those questions and you get the answers wrong, you have to remove 5 points from your final score. I know, the little devil man has spoken, but that's only for the first 3 questions. So the first 3 questions, if you take a guess and you get it wrong, you lose 5 points, which means if if you've only got 15 points and you guess for all 3 and all 3 are wrong, you're losing all 15 points. So choose whether you want to take a guess on that. And obviously you don't have to play by my rules because I don't get to see your answers, but you know what? I'll try and make things fun. So just follow my rules, please. Anyway, here we are, question 1. What year did the first Apple iPhone launch? What year did the first Apple iPhone launch? Don't forget this. This is an evil question. If you guess and you get this wrong, you have to remove 5 points from your final score. I don't make up the rules. I do, and that's one of my rules. Question 2. From 2017 onwards, how many characters long can tweets be? Premature on the timer there. From 2017 onwards, how many characters long can tweets be? 15 seconds on the clock. Do you know? I know. But do you? That is the question. But it's an evil question, so are you going to guess and guess it wrong? Don't forget, you'll lose 5 points if you guess. Anyway, we're on to question 3. What does the abbreviation WWW stand for? What does the abbreviation WWW stand for? That's another... Is it anagram? Anagram? Acronym? Anagram? Acronym? Acronym. Acronym. It's an acronym. Jeez, my brain's gone. More coffee. Don't forget, it's an evil question. You'll lose 5 points if you get it wrong. Anyway, we're going to turn evil mode off now and we're going to move on to question 4. So you can guess, for the rest of this quiz, you can guess the questions and you won't lose any points. Anyway, question 4. What unit of length is equal to around 5.8 trillion miles? What unit of length is equal to around 5.8 trillion miles? 15 seconds on the clock. Honestly, you should start doing like lip trill exercises. Getting my lips moving. Dip the tongue, teeth in the lips. Put my teeth back in. Sorry if that was really loud. What does the term laser stand for? So that's another acronym. What does the term laser stand for? Yes, acronym. Callum, Jesus Christ. We'll get through it together, I promise. Question 6. The LG Corporation produces electronics and telecom products, but what does LG stand for? The LG Corporation produces electronics and telecom products, but what does LG stand for? 15 seconds on the clock, please. Don't forget, guess away. Doesn't matter if you guess wrong. Anyway, question 7. What does the acronym BIOS stand for? So that's BIOS. A lot of acronyms. I've only just realised there's so many acronyms. Sorry. What does the acronym BIOS stand for? 15 seconds on the clock. I'll try and make sure that next week there's no acronyms. I mean, it's your bonus question's an anagram, so we're really not winning here. Question 8 is now. What type of computer file is a FLAC file? And is it image, audio, or text? What type of computer file is a FLAC file? Image, audio, or text? 15 seconds on the clock. Hopefully there's some computer whizzes out there today. He's like, this quiz was meant for me. It was meant for you, hence why I'm making it. Question 9. Which multinational technology company was founded by Jerry Yang and David Filo in 1994? Filo? What multinational technology company was founded by Jerry Yang and David Filo in 1994? Sorry if I'm pronouncing that name wrong. Filo or Philo? Philo. I think it's Philo. I'm going to keep saying Philo. Question 10. What is the name of the British computer scientist who invented the World Wide Web in 1989? What is the name of the British computer scientist who created the World Wide Web in 1989? 15 seconds on the clock. I'm not going to tell you why I'm laughing. Those who have been paying attention to this quiz will see why I'm laughing. If you've been paying close attention, you'll understand why I'm laughing. Anyway, that is the end of round 5. We're going to move on to our bonus question this week. The bonus question is worth 5 points. It is an anagram. I'll give you enough time just to jot down the letters and everything. And there's only 2 words in the anagram this week. There's 3 words that you've got to unjumble, but overall the answer is 2 words. So here we are. Unscramble this anagram and find out the theme to next week's quiz. So you have 1 posy soaks. 1 posy soaks. Write down that and then you can unscramble it in the break. I'm going to go and get a piece of cake. Bit of cake that I made for our 20th anniversary. Are you excited to see this cake? Hanging on the edge of your seat, I can already tell, and hopefully you have wrote down those answers. Don't forget you can go and suggest a theme for next week's, not next week's is that theme, but the week after is a different theme. We want to know your suggestions, so head over to our website www.studentsunionblackpool.co.uk, click on the BB Quiz button on the homepage and you can go and suggest a theme in the break. Or, run to the toilet, grab yourself some food, whatever it is. But I will be back in 5 minutes with a slice of cake. So yes, I'll see you in 5 minutes with the answers to the 20th quiz.
Everything has changed.
We're still together, yet we're apart.
Being apart is tough. We're human. We're here to make connections, live together, learn together.
We at Blackpool and the Fylde College are virtually by your side.
As a Blackpool and the Fylde College student, you're never alone. While we're in lockdown, we're also helping unlock your potential, building futures.
And we're doing it together.
We are all growing together.
We used to talk about B&FC having a sense of community like no other large college in the UK, but in the weeks we've been apart, we've not only felt it, we've seen it.
We've always knew our students were remarkable, but you've exceeded our expectations. Students supporting the community, striving for excellence in exceptional environments.
Here in Blackpool, we live in an extraordinary place. That shore, the tower, our peers, our communities.
They make us who we are.
And it's because we're so fortunate that this new way of doing things is even more of a challenge. It makes you realise what great things we shared together.
The fun we had, the games we played, the work we did, the songs we sang.
And we'll sing again. While it might feel like forever, this situation is only temporary. We'll all be back together before you know it.
Learning new lessons, playing new games, singing new songs.
Because if there's one thing we've all learned, it's that we're better together.
Blackpool and the Fylde College. Ready when you are.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Big Blackpool Quiz. Hello, I'm back and I'm back with cake. So yes, I just want to say a little bit about the Big Blackpool Quiz, and I've already talked about it in the intro, but yes, thank you guys for supporting it for so long. I know 20 weeks might not seem like a long time, but it is a long time, and especially 20 quizzes is a very long time, and I made sure that it is 20 quizzes because I went and counted them all up. I hope I counted them all up correctly. Excuse me, as I'm drinking coffee. But yes, thank you so much for watching the Big Blackpool Quizzes. I hope that you are enjoying them from the comfort of your own home. I will continue doing them as long as you continue watching them. So here we are. My cake. You want to see what I've made? Are you excited? Huh? Are you excited? Look. Oh. It's a rice cake! There's so many people out there who's like, that's so not funny, Callum. I told you I'm going through a bit of a health kick. Yummy. God, that's dry. So sorry, that was a bad idea. The joke has backfired. That's instant karma. Rice cakes are not good on their own. I've got mine with almond butter, bananas and sultanas. Instant regret. The joke was not worth it. I still found it funny though. Well, I told you I made cake for the 20th anniversary of this quiz, so there you are. You don't get to enjoy it, and I'm pretty sure that you'll be happy that you're not enjoying it either. But yes, I found myself extremely funny. Welcome back to the quiz, by the way. My name's Callum. I work at Blackpool Art College. Shall we get on with the answers? I think we shall. But yes, in all seriousness, thank you for supporting the quiz. I enjoy doing it. I hope you enjoy watching it, and I hope you continue watching it for months to come. But right now, we're going to get on with the answers. So, shall we get on with it? We shall. Get your pen and paper. I'm going to go through them, and we'll start with round one. Round one was general knowledge. So get your pens and pads ready. We're going to go through the answers. At the end of each round, I'll give you a few seconds to tally up. It'll make it easier for tallying up all your scores at the end. Question 1. Which social media app only lets you view pictures and messages for a limited time? That is Snapchat. Of course it's Snapchat. A lot of people will already know that. If you haven't already, make sure that you are following the Students' Union on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and Snapchat. We have all four. The details are on our website. At the bottom of the homepage, you can see all our social medias, so make sure you go and follow us. And also, I believe that it's in the break and ad and whatnot. So you'll have seen our social medias. Make sure that you are going viewing those social medias, following us, and you'll learn more about the college and different clubs and societies that you can get involved with as well. Question 2. Solar panel. I said it again. Solar power generates electricity from what source? That is the sun. If you put this on, give yourself a point. Question 3. What electronics company Nintendo was electronic... Jesus. Go to bed. Was electronics company Nintendo founded in 1889, 1946 and 1975? The answer is 1889. Yes, very, very old. Originally, Amazon only sold which product? It was books. If you got books, give yourself a point. Question 5. What does CPU stand for? And it's Central Processing Unit. If you wrote down Central Processing Unit, give yourself a point. Question 6. What does a Geiger counter measure? And it's radiation. What is that series that came out like last year? Chernobyl? brilliant series. Obviously, don't watch it if you're young, but incredible TV series by HBO. Has gag accountants in it. It does relate. But yes, and it goes through the devastation that happened at Chernobyl with their nuclear power plant exploding. So yeah, do go watch it. It's an amazing series. Question 7. Created in 1990, what was the name of the first internet search engine? It was Archie. You got Archie? Give yourself... But I would not have got that one right. Question 8. In which decade was the Sony Walkman launched? It was the 70s, 1970s. Question 9. What is the name of Elon Musk's aerospace company? I'm so sorry. Reflux. Sorry. I'm a human. I'm like you. I'm sorry about it. What is the name of Elon Musk's aerospace company? It's called SpaceX. It took us a long time to get to that answer, but there it is. Question 10. Which prestigious university did Microsoft founder Bill Gates drop out of? It was Harvard. If you got Harvard, give yourself a point. I'm going... Oh. 10 mil light on there. I'm going to have some more cake. You add up your scores. It's only our 10%. Oh no, there's going to be people like judging my eating now. Oh, instant regret again. It's got stuck to my teeth. It's not that it doesn't taste nice. It's just the rice cake gets stuck to everything. I'm not going to pick my teeth on camera. Sorry. Not happening. You've already had to like listen to me like ASMR eat. Maybe instead of a quiz next week, maybe I should just come and do a mukbang. For all of those who don't know what a mukbang is, it's like literally you just get a load of food and you just eat it on camera. Would that be more entertaining than these quizzes? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I'm not doing it. Question 2. Picture bound. Guess the logo. I showed you a load of website and application logos. You just had to tell me what the name of the website or application is. So this is obviously Twitter. That just like loaded up straight away then. The next one is YouTube. Obviously, Callum hasn't set these right. Because it's not waiting. Anyway. Next one is Instagram, obviously. Although the Instagram logo has just changed. So that's an old one, but you know, whatever. This is Spotify, obviously. It's just missing the like little line in the middle because there's 3 lines going up like a signal. This one is obviously Amazon. You can notice the little arrow there. This one's Wikipedia. This next one is LinkedIn. The next one is IMDb. The next one is Yahoo. Got Yahoo, give yourself a point. And this next and last one was Blogger. I used to have a Blogger account. Tally up your scores. And I remember, actually, I started Blogger and blogging. You can't go on the internet and find this. The blog posts are deleted. But I used to write blog posts as a teenager teenager age, yeah, 16, 17, when I was auditioning for drama school, and I blogged the entire experience. And then years later, I deleted it. Oops. So you can't go out and like Google my name and Blogger because it doesn't exist. But yeah, I don't know why you needed to know that, but now you know more. Round 3. Acronym round, computer edition. Acronym. I showed you a load of acronyms. You just need to guess what this stood for. I'm so sorry, this round was really hard. I was going through it with the Sparkle officer, and we both said, this is going to be incredibly hard. Should I do it? And she's like, yeah. So here's acronym number 1, AGP. AGP stands for Accelerated Graphics Port. If you got accelerated graphics port, Give yourself a point. Acronym number 2, ROM. R-O-M. It stands for Read Only Memory. If you got Read Only Memory, give yourself a point. Acronym number 3, DVD. And that stands for Digital Versatile Disc. If you've got Digital Versatile Disc, give yourself a point. You might know like 1 or 2 of these, so it might not be a total bust. Acronym number 4, RAM. That stands for Random Access Disc. You got Random Access Disc, give yourself a point. And the next one, P2P, stands for Peer-to-Peer. Acronym number 6, HTML. It stands for Hypertext Markup Language. If you got Hypertext Markup Language, give yourself a point. If you can say that without stuttering, you don't get an extra point, sorry. If I can say it without stuttering, then I'll give myself an extra point. Acronym number 7, HDTV. That stands for High Definition Television. You've got High Definition Television, give yourself a point. Acronym number 8, MB. It stands for Megabyte. If you got MB, if you got Megabyte, give yourself a point. Acronym number 9, LAN. LAN stands for Local Area Network. Sorry, I just pulled my headphones out again. If you got Local Area Network, give yourself a point. And number 10, the last one, you're saying thank God to yourself, USB. USB stands for Universal Serial Bus. If you got Universal Serial Bus, give yourself a point. Go and tally up your points for this round. Could you imagine if I made this entire round evil and you've just been guessing? I mean, I hope some of you have like took some of these acronyms and made them really, really funny. Just made up random sentences for them that had nothing to do with computers. Type them in the comments below, you know, but keep it PG, nothing dirty. Alright. Give us a laugh. Round number 4, and round 4 was Name the Game round, video game edition. I showed you some pictures of games, not pictures, games, like the marketing posters of games, and you just need to tell me what the game was. Okay, here's number 1. The first one is, of course, Minecraft. If you got Minecraft, give yourself a point. I think everyone will have got that right. Even the older generation, because usually it's the younger generation asking you to buy it for them. This one, obviously, is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. If you just put Harry Potter, I don't mind. But yes, oh my god, I love this game. I do have a story to tell. So, I don't have like big. I have fears of spiders. So like the spider round in the Harry Potter and Chamber of Secrets was not nice because Aragog quite scary. He's a massive spider, and on the TV, oh god, made me feel sick. But the last round, the basilisk round, you know, the big boss round. I've done this game like several times, but this one day, my brain was like, nope, you are terrified of this basilisk, and every time it comes at you, you're going to scream like a little girl and like not look at the screen and die. Basically, and that's what I did. And I did that for 5 hours because, you know, as a teenager, you're obsessed with games, and so you will play them for like hours at a time. And I remember I had to call my friend who lives on the other side of the town to come to my house to complete this boss battle because I couldn't save it. And I don't know why. I've done the game so many times, but I couldn't save it, and I made them come all the way from their house to finish the game for me. And then afterwards, I was like, right, I'm going to bed. It taken out of me. As you can see, I had a rough childhood. This is The Sims 4. I don't know why you need to know that story. Personality. I've got one, so people say. This next one is The Sims 4. If you just put The Sims, that's fine. This next one is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. If you got Super Smash Bros, give yourself a point. Some people might have just guessed like Super Mario because Mario's there, but you know, you've got quite a few different characters on there, so hopefully not. This one, obviously, the big rage is Fortnite. So if you got Fortnite, give yourself a point. And this next one is Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Hopefully going to get this one for Christmas. Not that anyone's going to be buying it for me. I will be buying it for myself. So I don't know why I said hopefully. This next one is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Again, one of my favourite games, the cheats. Mwah. Yeah. All the other ones. I mean, Grand Theft Auto 5 was okay, but Grand Theft Auto or San Andreas, it just hit at the right level. This one is Skyrim, Elder Scrolls 5, Skyrim. Got Skyrim, give yourself a point. This next one is obviously World of Warcraft. Did anyone see the movie of this? Like, I don't think anyone realised there's a movie made of this, and it's so rubbish. So rubbish. I watched the entire thing. Don't know why. I'm one of these people who doesn't like to, like, knock a film off, so I will watch it to the end. Even if, like, I fall asleep halfway through, the next day I will continue watching that film, because I'm weird like that. Oh, God, it was such an awful film. I couldn't even tell you the plot. But this Netflix TV series, swoon. The Witcher, Wild Hunt. You don't have to put Wild Hunt or The Witcher 3. Just put The Witcher. Has anyone seen this on Netflix? This is the last one, by the way. Tally up your scores. If you haven't seen The Witcher and you're of age, I don't know what the age is. It's either 16 or 18. There's quite a lot of gore. But the guy who plays Geralt, whew, beautiful. So yeah, go watch The Witcher just for that. Anyway, round number 5. Round number 5 is Ultra General Knowledge. And here we are with the first question. Oh, and it was evil round. Forgot to mention evil round. So the first 3 questions were evil. So now you've tallied up all your scores from all the other rounds. If you have guessed on the first, second or third question and you get it wrong, you're losing 5 points per question. Here we go. Question number 1, evil question. What year did the first Apple iPhone launch? It was 2007. If you got 2007, give yourself a point. If you've guessed and you've guessed it wrong, take away 5 points from your overall score. Question 2. From 2017 onwards, how many characters long can tweets be? It's 280 characters. If you got 280, give yourself a point. If you got anything more or less than 280, take away 5 points. I'm sorry, it's not me. It's not me. It's a little devil who tells me what to do. Question 3. That sounds really bad. The devil tells me what to do. Well, it is Halloween next week, so whatever. What does the abbreviation WWW stand for? I almost said dot then. It stands for World Wide Web. Do people get why I was laughing at myself for the 10th question now? If you're not, watch out for it. Question 4. What unit of length is equal to around 5.8 trillion miles? It's a light year. If you've got a light year, give yourself a point. What does the term laser stand for? It stands for light amplification by simulated emission of radiation. You should have got that one. Simple. Question 6. The LG Corporation produces electronics and telecom products, but what does LG stand for? It stands for Lucky Gold Star. I was surprised by that as well. That's quite a crap title for a company, innit? Question 7. What does the acronym BIOS stand for? BIOS. It stands for Basic Input Output System. You got Basic Input Output System? Give yourself a point. Question 8. What type of computer file is a FLAC file? Is it image, audio, or text? It is audio. What does it stand for again? It stands for Free Lossless Audio Codec. Because you needed to know that. So a FLAC file is a free lossless audio codec. That's what the acronym is. Anyway. Question 9. Which multinational technology company was founded by Jerry Yang and David Filo in 1994? It was Yahoo Inc. Was that... There's adverts for Yahoo when I was younger. And did it go Yahoo? Yahoo! I might be making that up and make myself look like a right... you know what on here. Anyway, question number 10. What is the name of the British computer scientist who invented the World Wide Web in 1989? Now, if you didn't realise, question 13 was what does WWW stand for? I gave you the answer in question 10 in the question. Hopefully, if you're clever, you'll have clocked it. And if not, you're like me, who didn't clock it and kept the question like that. The answer to this one is Tim Berners-Lee. If you've got Tim Berners-Lee, give yourself a point. Right up to now, there are 50 points up for grabs, so tally them all up. The next question is the bonus question. It's the anagram, which you have to unscramble the letters to create 2 words, and them 2 words are the theme for next week's quiz, which is quite fitting. So yes, 50 points up for grabs. This next question is worth 5 points, so the overall quiz total is 55 points. Shall we go on to the bonus question? Do you want to know what the answer is? Unscramble the anagram and find out the theme to next week's quiz. 1 Posy Soaks. The anagram answer is spooky season. Ooh. Yeah, it's spooky season next week. We all knew it was going to be Halloween themed, didn't we? It'd be pretty silly if I didn't do a Halloween theme. And you know what? Next week, not that I can see you, but why not tweet us or send us a message and get dressed up for next week's quiz. I'll find something to wear. God knows what it'll be, but I'll find something to wear for next week's quiz. And yes, you can fancy dress. We'll just have a fun time, all dressed up, doing next week's quiz. So yes, it's spooky season next week, and if you've got this right, then you've just won 5 points. Hopefully you've got 55 points in total, but if not, it doesn't matter. But what does matter is you letting me know how many you got right in the comment section below. So go and comment in the comment section below, because I want to know how many you got right. But right now, I'm going to sign off because I've got the rest of this cake to go and eat. But make sure that you join us next week, Wednesday, 8 p.m, for spooky season. Go and suggest a theme or donate to NHS Charities Together through our website, www.studentsunionblackpool.co.uk, and click on the BB Quiz tab and you can suggest a theme on there. You can go donate to our fundraiser on there. But until next week, I shall sign you off. This was the 20th episode. Thank you for joining us. I'll see you next week. But until then, bye guys. See ya.